Do you know how to advertise your business for free? Stay tuned. We're talking about that and more in this week's episode. Hey everyone, welcome to this week's edition of Entrepreneur Insider. I am your host, Tia Robertson, and also the founder of the Black Entrepreneurs Network. One of the biggest areas that people struggle with in their businesses is advertising, because we all want to get more leads, more referrals, more eyes on whatever it is that we are offering, whether it's a product or a service. Well, have I got the solution for you and the person that you need to meet? His name is Lan Olude. He is the founder of Solutions Hill, and they have an amazing platform where you can advertise your business for free. Want to know more? Check this out.
Are you tired of spending top dollar on unprofitable advertising? Advertise your small business for free with Solutions Hill Advertisement Exchange, ADX, an online platform that provides free advertisement for your business, opportunity to mutually advertise with other businesses, opportunity to earn lifelong rewards through referrals, and lots more. Sign up for free now at adx.solutionshill.com. You have nothing to lose.
Hey everyone, I am super excited to introduce you to this week's featured entrepreneur. His name is Lan Olude, and he is a highly accomplished business professional with over 22 years of experience in software engineering, strategy, implementation, and development, and technical program management. He's the founder of Solution Hill, a Houston, Texas-based technology company which specializes in developing enterprise applications designed to solve enterprise challenges that small businesses and small business owners may be facing. So welcome, Lan. How are you?
Great, absolutely. Thank you, Tia. It's absolutely an honor to be here. So I'm really excited to share a few tips with small business owners, not only in Houston but anywhere else that this may be aired. So I'm really excited. Thanks for having me.
Perfect. You're welcome. We're excited to learn all about you and Solution Hill, and definitely those tips, right? We always can use some tips to help us in our business. So, what was your key force, key driving force in becoming an entrepreneur?
Well, that's a great question. Just like you read in my profile, I've been around the industry, technology space for about 22 years. And I've had great opportunities to work with numerous companies all through those years. But I really haven't had an opportunity to make a global difference in terms of the scale of the impact of what I can accomplish. It's been pretty much limited to certain companies that I'd worked with. And so, in thinking about, well, the rest of my career, even though I may be working a job alongside with my entrepreneurship ideas, I'm looking for a space where I can make a change. And I want that change to be at an enterprise level. I want the change to be at a global level. And that's the reason I ventured into entrepreneurship, essentially. So it's a great question. I love it.
Perfect. Yeah. We all want to know why we want to, make an impact. Well, we all hope that someone wants to make an impact. Let's put it that way, because sometimes people don't necessarily want to make an impact. They want to do something else. So I'm glad to hear. And I know your business is doing exactly that. So can you tell us a little bit more about Solution Hill, the services you offer, and the impact that you make on the entrepreneurs that you work with?
Absolutely. So Solutions Hill is an enterprise technology company. So we specialize in building technology applications that may be deployed at a global level. So an enterprise application is going to be a tool, potentially a web application, which can solve enterprise challenges. And enterprise challenges, meaning challenges that are at a global scale, at a national scale, and maybe scaled to solve problems beyond the borders of the United States or even within the borders of the state that I'm in right now. So I founded the company together with some friends of mine a few years ago, and we have successfully built 3 enterprise applications right now. We've built a legal connection services enterprise application, which is an online bidding tool that lawyers and clients use to connect with each other. Another enterprise application which we built lately is called the Advertisement Exchange, which is a tool that gives small businesses an opportunity to advertise affordably. And then we've built additional resources for education as well. So what we do at Shield, that's the acronym for Solutions Hill, is to help small businesses essentially thrive online. And we are seeing numerous impacts, especially with the Advertisement Exchange right now. Lots of small businesses are embracing the concept that we started in our company called $0 per click advertising. Lots of small businesses are taking advantage of the tools that we are putting on the website. And, there's no stopping for us. We just want to keep going forward. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Can you tell us a little bit more about the type of tools that they can find on your website?
All right, great. So on our website, especially on the Advertisement Exchange website, you are going to find a platform where small businesses can create free advertisements for their businesses. So in other words, you go to that website, you sign up. The sign up is going to be absolutely for free. And then you go to the dashboard and you can create an advertisement for your business. And in addition to that, you can choose to mutually advertise with another business that is within our network. And the way mutual advertisement works is you are going to form a business relationship with that particular partner. And then based on a mutual consent and just with a few lines of code, your advertisement is going to be showing on their website. And in return, you are going to be advertising for them as well. So that's called mutual advertisement. And, and with the basic plan on our website, that is completely free to mutually advertise with one business partner. And then we offer a premium service as well, where you can mutually advertise with multiple business partners. So it's a free tool. It's an affordable advertisement platform that we are hoping will help us decentralize internet advertising a little bit better. So it's going to be adx.solutionshill.com. It's a great resource for small business owners.
Perfect. And we'll definitely share that website in the notes down below when the show is aired, and definitely recommend that all of our audience and our viewers check it out, because we fully support, well, of course we support Black businesses, but we really support and admire the platform that you have, which not only encourages people to advertise their business for free, right? Because everyone, of course, wants to advertise, but it encourages a partnership and connection with other businesses, right? Like, hey, I'm advertising on this platform, come join and we can have a mutually beneficial relationship, because that is really how we all get ahead. So I totally applaud you specifically for that tool. And that is a great benefit, of course, to the small business owners that work with you and come across your site. So specifically, in case someone's kind of wondering, hey, I have a unique business. Maybe I'm a Black farmer, or I'm a part of a direct sales business, right? Maybe they do Avon or Color Street or ACN or something like that, or they feel like they have a business with a partner, right? Like it's their own business, but they have a partner. Can all of those type of businesses take advantage of AdX and the tools on your platform? Or is there a specific type of business that tends to do a little bit better with your platform?
Absolutely. That's a great question. I've actually had people ask me that kind of question before. And the simple answer is our platform is business agnostic. In other words, anybody can use it. If you have an audience online that you're trying to use, you may be a farmer, you may be a professor. It doesn't matter what kind of business you have in between. You can use it, and that's actually my vision as well. I want to create a platform that's going to make all small business owners comfortable with online advertisement. So the way we built it, we have people in the coaching services. We have people in technology advertising on our platform. We have people that are going to be the likes of the mom and pop shop that you're talking about, like the farmers and the bakers. And so it doesn't matter what kind of business you have as a small business owner. The online advertisement industry is the future.
Yes.
So gone are the days where you are going to be sending out flyers and knocking on doors and telling people to come patronize your business. You have to have a presence online right now because that's where predominantly people spend the bulk of their waking hours, even maybe part of their sleeping hours, checking something online going on. So it is for everybody. Just that's the short answer to it. But I'm glad you called that point out. Yeah, so it's for everybody. You can literally go on that website on the platform, create free advertisement for yourself, and start forming relationships with other business owners as well for mutual advertisement purposes.
Perfect. And I can probably guess the answer to this one, but I don't want to guess wrong. Um, is there a specific geographic area that could benefit? So, for example, does the business have to be based in the United States, or in Houston, or can they be a global organization, or even a small mom and pop that's based, in South Africa? Where can anyone benefit, or do they have to be in a certain geographic location?
Yeah, that's another great question. So again, it's going to be geography agnostic. So businesses can be in the United States. I mean, because we're starting from the United States right now, most of the businesses on the platform right now are based in the states, but definitely, people from other nations as well, other continents in Europe, in Africa, in Australia, they can benefit from it. In fact, we had somebody that recently signed up to the platform from England. We had another person that signed up on the platform from Africa. So it's absolutely agnostic. It's geography agnostic. It has the potential of growing into such a space where you can connect with multiple businesses in different continents. And that's kind of like what we specialize in Solutions Hill to start with. We specialize in enterprise applications. So that's the core of our vision to build platforms that people can use across the globe. So regardless of where your business is located, you are going to see your country located. Your country is going to be part of that drop down button that you can select where your business is located. You can form business partnerships with other businesses in your country or outside your country, if they are permitting of that. So the tool provides absolutely endless opportunities, literally for people at a global scale.
Perfect. And I think you gave us the definition of an enterprise application, or enterprise technology application earlier. But just to kind of reiterate, for someone that doesn't have like a technical background, how would you explain that to someone? Do you mean basically it's something that could be used globally, or how would you explain that to someone that's never heard that term or those terms?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think you took the word out of my mouth right now. So that's just a simple answer to it. It's a tool that can be used global.
Okay.
So not all tools can be used globally. There are proprietary banking applications, for example. So a banking software is not going to be an enterprise application that anybody else can use, right? But an enterprise application will be the likes of the Facebook and the YouTubes and the Twitter. So those are applications that people can use anywhere in the world. So that's our vision in Solutions Hill. So we build those kind of applications, and the AdX is specifically built to help small businesses all over the world. Which there are lots of small businesses, not only in America. There are small businesses in different parts of the world as well. I think the last research I did about it was there are 35 small businesses in the United States, and then there are over 35 million small businesses in the United States, and there are over 300 million small businesses all around the world. So
Wow.
it's a huge market, and small businesses, unfortunately, they are the ones that struggle with online advertisement because we as small business owners, we don't have deep pockets to compete with the likes of Toyota or Mercedes-Benz or BMW to compete for an ad space on YouTube or Google, for example. So small business owners, they're counting a nickel and a dime at a time, and they want the same advertisement space that the likes of Toyota is going to get on YouTube. You don't stand a chance. So
Absolutely.
what about if we create a platform where small businesses can have a voice on the internet? It's a novel technology which I haven't really heard of before, but someone has to get started with something like this, and that's the reason we started it.
Yes, and it's such a powerful and positive impact that you're making. So I'm super excited for you. Now, I'm sure the next question a lot of people want to know is, do they have to have a technical background, or how easy is it for them to, to advertise on your platform? Like, do they have to set up a consultation call and determine if they're a good fit and get approval, and then do some sort of programming on their end to show up? Or is it just really as simple as going to the website, point and clicking, entering the information, and they're there? So what type of background do they have to have, if any, in order to use your service, or the AdX service specifically?
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to say if you can create a Facebook account by yourself, then you can use the addicts.
Simple.
It's just as simple as trying to create a Facebook account or a YouTube account. So you go up to that website, you click on sign up. You're going to see a form that's going to pop in front of you. You put your details in there. You are going to be signed up to it immediately. And then right after that, you are going to see on your dashboard a place where you can actually create a free advertisement. You click on that, you're going to see my ad. You're going to fill a couple of lines of advertisement over there, put your picture, boom. Your advertisement is going to be live on the website. So it's pretty simple. For the mutual advertisement piece of it, for the people who may want to form business partnerships, there may be a little bit of maybe a minor technical background for you to copy just 4 lines of code to your website. So again, that's not going to be too difficult because we have lots of people doing technical stuff on their website right now. You can use the likes of GoDaddy Web Builder or Wix as well, Web Builder, or if you have a developer that can do that for you. But again, it was designed to be as user friendly as possible, which I know this generation Y, Generation Z, they are very technical savvy. So I'm not going to make you look like an idiot explaining this to you. So it's really user friendly. Exactly.
Okay, yes, and I will attest to everyone is very easy and user friendly. So everyone has to go ahead and create their ad today. Okay, so you also mentioned that there's some other applications that you and your team have developed in addition to AdX. If I'm a small business owner and I'm looking to have an application developed, can I still reach out to you to help me create something specifically for my needs?
Yes, absolutely. So we offer that service as well. We called it requesting our service. So there's a place on our website, on the main website called solutionshill.com. You're going to see request our service over there. So if you have an idea, an enterprise idea right now, so we offer 2 major categories of services, consultant services. So we offer marketing consulting services, and then we offer enterprise application build services. We don't develop small websites. We build enterprise applications. So if you have an idea that you think can change the world, or maybe change your community or change a city, and it has the potential of growing to a bigger scale, we would like to partner with you. So I lead a team of engineers that have a collective experience of about 50 years in software engineering. Our backgrounds are with the likes of the major, technical uh, partners in the technology industry, and we know a little bit about coding, right? So we can partner with you, because we want to change the world, and the ideas don't necessarily have to rest with us. Ideas can come from other small business owners as well. So there's a place on our website where small business owners that have those kind of ideas that are enterprise related can use to get in touch with us, and we would like to partner with them to build those applications. Like, for example, somebody asked me that, well, if I want to build my own ADX, would you support that? And I said, I am going to absolutely support that, because what I'm trying to do is to decentralize internet advertising. And just like I said a few moments ago, we got about 300 million businesses all over the world. I don't have the capacity to serve the needs of all those businesses right now as a small business owner. So the more we can have platforms like this, the better for us. So I'm not I'm not trying to be super protective of this novel idea of building an advertisement exchange. So if you have an idea that you think we can partner together with you on, please reach out to us. Me and my team, we can work with you based on your budget, make the world a better place.
Yes, absolutely. It's all about the global head and getting us all forward ahead. So yes, I fully applaud that. And so on this platform, it's really important that I introduce people like you and your business to our wider audience, so that people can learn how to do free advertising, how they can learn how to, someone that can help build their enterprise application solutions. But the other thing I always want to do is, because we never know who's going to come across and listen to this episode. Let's say there's someone who has a technical background and they may not necessarily want to start their business, but they have coding experience or technical experience that could be used to build out an application. Can they also get in contact with you about possibly having you become their mentor or seeing if there's space to join your team?
Yes, absolutely. So we offer partnership opportunities not only with the addicts, but partnership opportunities with consultant services as well. So we welcome people that are technical. We welcome people that are not technical to collaborate with us. Um, we have a place on our website. Anytime we have an open position, we have that as well, that people can check on a regular basis. Right now, we don't have any vacancies for a paid position, but in terms of consultations and partnerships, either at a technical level or non-technical level, we have those flexibilities as well from our website.
Perfect. That's great to know. And in terms of marketing your business, right, and the different services that you offer, what current marketing techniques are working best to attract new clients to you, whether it's to AdX, Solutions Hill, to your enterprise application design? What's the best strategy that you're finding right now that's helping you market your business?
Great question. So when people think about advertisements, their minds typically want to start thinking about, well, Facebook, I got to get on Facebook, I got to get on Google, and those are good. But if you're a small business owner, you may want to be wary of that, because you can end up spending a lot of money on all those big platforms, and you can turn a sufficient amount of sales to keep you above water. And I've tested it out. I've launched several campaigns on these big platforms, but unfortunately, they're not as profitable as what I'm going to call alternative advertising for me. And alternative advertising for me is going to be a collection of other strategies, which I call backdoor marketing strategies, which are working for me. One of those is going to be to network with influencers right now. So I get a chance to work with Tia with the Black Entrepreneurs Network. There are lots of Facebook groups, that offer opportunities for you to connect with your audience for free. There are opportunities to write books about your business. I don't know how many people have thought about that before. So there are little backdoor strategies like this that I am exploring. Of course, in addition to the big platforms as well, which I'm not going to resign myself to just advertisement on the big platforms alone, but you gotta be super, super wary of the amounts of money that you spend on big platforms so you can stay profitable and as a business owner. So I'm just going to share those two right now because if I get started, I'm not going to stop. I can talk a lot about it, but there are backdoor marketing strategies that business owners can use to get their words out.
I love the strategies that you shared though, because like you said, most of the time people think Facebook, Google, they don't think about how much money they're spending and that there are so many other strategies that a lot of times are more effective, right? Like, marketing or advertising with AdX, or talking to you about how some of those pay-per-click options may not be the best thing for them. So I'm glad you mentioned that. And I'm also really glad that you mentioned, we do have an upcoming webinar in February 2023, which of course everyone will start seeing a lot more information about, where you're going to come and you're going to talk about, strategies and tips and things that are going to help us out. So I'm super excited. So everyone definitely keep an eye out for that. But in addition to that upcoming webinar, do you have anything else upcoming that you'd like to share with us? Any events? And I also know that you have a couple books that you've written. So I'm not sure if you want to let us know where we can, if there's a website that we can go to purchase your books or find out more information. But yeah, please feel free to let us know where we can learn more about you and the work that you've done.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah, I've written over 35 books across three genres. So, I write books in education, in Christian discipleship, and in business. So, my books are going to span across two businesses because I founded two companies. So, Solutions Hill is a technology company that I founded, but another one that I founded is Heroes Modern School Academy, which is in the education space. So lots of the books I've written actually have been in the education space. You can find our books, all our books. The second company was founded by my wife and I. So, so when I say our books in that category, especially in the education space, is going to be a collaboration with my wife Nita and myself. We've written over 30 books in that genre. But all our books are going to be found on Amazon. So you can purchase our books on Amazon. They are available over there. People can, of course, start from the website. If you were to click on solutionsheal.com, there is going to be a place over there where you can see our business books. Actually, one business book so far. But heroesmart.com, you are going to see a place over there where you can click on homeschooling books that we've written. And then there is going to be a section over there for Christian discipleship kind of books as well. So that's, for example, another way that you can advertise your businesses for free, writing books. And Amazon has made it really, really easy right now for independent authors to literally author their books for free. It's called kdp.amazon.com. I'll be talking more about those kind of strategies during the webinar that's going to be coming up in February. There are ways that you can actually do this to get your word out without necessarily breaking the banks, and one of those will be book writing over there.
Perfect. I love that strategy. Thank you, because I was not aware of it. I'm not a book writer, but I definitely encourage people to put all their content in the book if they can. And so that's a great strategy. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. So In addition to the strategy that you just shared and the other amazing information you shared with us during this feature, I always like to ask our entrepreneurs of color, right? I want to get in your head because we want to help something else out, right? What advice would you give another person of color, specifically someone who does own a business, about running their business? Whether it's a lesson that you had to learn the hard way, you would just kind of give them advice to kind of learn to stay away from that thing, or just something that you've seen and you're like, oh my God, I wish if I could tell someone this thing to help them out, I would tell them. But no matter what it is, what piece of advice would you give another entrepreneur of color about running or starting a business?
Great question. I think the greatest advice that anybody could have given me, which I stumbled on just because of my inner drive, which lots of people may not have, is don't give up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When I started actually as an entrepreneur, I believe maybe well over 8 years ago, it was in 2014, I started making DVDs.
Wow.
So I wanted to make DVDs and sell DVDs. And coming back from the 90s, DVDs were a little bit lucrative. But then here came YouTube, and all the DVDs that my wife and I made, were grossly challenged by this new platform called YouTube. We weren't selling YouTube. We weren't selling DVDs. We'd spend a lot of money, buying DVD printers and all of that. And it was like everything went downhill. But then rather than seeing those challenges as opportunities to quit, well, I'm out of this entrepreneur's business right now. I'm not going to do this anymore. Look for opportunities that failures present you, because failures are really not failures. They're just opportunities for you to pivot into something else. And then guess what? We started a YouTube channel with the education platform, and we got thousands of people right now as subscribers, and we can monetize based off on that. So if there's anything I'm going to give, especially people of color, we have several odds stacked against us. That's just the truth about it. So there is a tendency to want to quit. There's a tendency to just want to resign yourself to, well, they say, well, I can't do this. Do not give up. Okay. You can do this. Right. So that's going to be my prime advice over there to our people.
Perfect. Oh, I love that advice. Yes. And hearing your experience, because you're right, it is so easy to give up, especially when the world changes. So thank you so much for those encouraging words. I also thank you for this time that you've spent allowing me to feature you on Entrepreneur Insider. I know that we have all learned so much about you and why we should contact you, learn more about Solutions Hill, and of course, follow you on social media, your website, and advertise on your platform. So thank you so much, Lan. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Tia.
That was an amazing interview. I hope that you enjoyed it, and please share it with your friends and your family. Now, if you have questions about Lan, about advertising on his platform for free, or his other services, be sure to contact him today. All of his information is posted down below on the show notes. You'll also find the link to register for his upcoming February webinar. And if you're a member of the T-Bank community, of course, you can catch that webinar on replay. If you're not a member of the T-Bank community, now's your time to join so that you can attend that webinar and learn all about how his services can help your business grow. I want to read your feedback. Do you have questions, comments, or concerns about this episode? Post them down below. I look forward to answering any questions that you may have. Now, if you want to be featured in an upcoming episode or sponsor one, email me at info@theblackentrepreneursnetwork.com. And as always, this show is brought to you in partnership With Relationship Entertainment Television, check out their full lineup of positive, engaging, entertaining programming and more. For more information, check out www.re-tv.net or simply subscribe to this channel. And while you're down there near that red subscribe button, hit the bell so you're notified when new episodes of Entrepreneur Insider premiere every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for joining me for today's episode. I look forward to seeing you soon. And until then, don't forget to be great.
Tune in to Millionaire Man Cave on your Relationship Entertainment Television, Tuesdays at 8 p.m.
This is Tyron
and Nicole with your weekly RATV news break. Each Thursday at 12 noon Eastern, we'll come to you with the latest news, trends, and more with a positive spin.
We know there's a lot of positive news that doesn't get reported, but we want to give you the opportunity to share your story here on RATV. If you have a positive news story you want us to share, you can submit your story to news@re-tv.net.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. Download the new RATV Live app on your mobile device and follow Relationship Entertainment Television on your favorite social media platform.
Don't forget, make sure you tune into the RATV News Break each Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Until then, be blessed and be great.
Welcome to What's Going On? My name is Demita Joe. Each Wednesday, you can find me here at 3 p.m. I'll be over here discussing different things that are going on and try to bring you a boost of positivity for your week because we all need this. We're going to share some feel-good stories. We might find a hometown hero. We may take a look at some trending topic. And sometimes we might even find a lesson in a not-so-warm and fuzzy story if we can. I'm Demita Joe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode right here on What's Going On?
Hey, it's your girl Tia Robertson. I'm the host of Entrepreneur Insider. Right here on RETV every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern for entrepreneurs and news that you need to know about. See you there.